Gino's second marriage. Jasmine's heartbreak in the spotlight of 90-Day Fiancé. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The afternoon sun poured into Jasmine's Panama City apartment, illuminating the polished wooden floor. Her phone buzzed on the kitchen counter, breaking the silence. She glanced at the screen, expecting a friendly text from her sister or perhaps a notification from her social media followers. Instead, it was a screenshot from a mutual friend, a tabloid headline in bold letters. 90-Day Fiancé star Gino Palazzolo ties the knot again in a private ceremony. Jasmine froze. Her heart seemed to skip a beat, then race twice as fast. She read the line over and over, her mind refusing to process it. She scrolled down to the picture attached. There was Gino, dressed in a navy suit and trademark fedora, standing beside a smiling brunette in a cream-colored dress, their hands clasped as they exchanged vows in front of a small group of guests. She sat down slowly, feeling a heavy knot forming in her stomach. The air seemed thick, suffocating. Her ears buzzed as she whispered to herself, "No, this can't be real." Jasmine and Gino's relationship had been anything but ordinary. Fans of 90-Day Fiancé had watched their romance unfold with a mix of fascination and frustration. They had met online, fallen quickly into a whirlwind romance, and eventually brought their love story to reality TV, where cultural differences, financial disputes, and fiery arguments became part of their public image. Despite the drama, Jasmine had always believed their love was real. They had talked about building a life together in the United States, and she had given up parts of her own life to be with him. There were breakups and reconciliations, moments when they swore they'd never speak again, only to find themselves back in each other's arms. Their fights were explosive, but so were their reunions. She had imagined marrying Gino one day. She pictured herself walking down the aisle wearing the perfect dress, her family watching proudly as they said their vows. Now that dream was shattered, replaced by the image of another woman in her place. It didn't take long for the news to spread. Social media lit up with comments from fans and critics alike. Jasmine must be devastated. I thought they were endgame. Honestly, not surprised. They were toxic together. Wonder if she'll be back on the show with her side of the story. Jasmine's phone wouldn't stop ringing. Her friend Mia called first. "Girl, I saw the news. Are you okay?" Jasmine forced a laugh, though it came out strained. "Do I sound okay to you?" she replied, her voice breaking slightly. Mia sighed. "I'm coming over. You shouldn't be alone right now." The media was quick to identify Gino's new wife, a 34-year-old event planner from Michigan named Vanessa Hartman. Reports claimed the two had met at a charity gala just months after Gino's final breakup with Jasmine. According to interviews, Vanessa described Gino as the most genuine, caring man she'd ever met. That line made Jasmine scoff. She had seen Gino's caring side, but she also knew his stubbornness, his inability to admit when he was wrong, and the way he could shut down emotionally when things got hard. Seeing him portrayed as the perfect husband in Vanessa's words stung. Was he suddenly a better man for her? Jasmine wondered bitterly. Just 2 days after the news broke, producers from 90-Day Fiancé reached out to Jasmine. They wanted her reaction on camera, a tell-all episode to give her side of the story. Part of her wanted to refuse, to disappear from the public eye and heal in private. But another part of her, the fiery and unapologetic side fans knew well, wanted to confront the narrative. When she sat down for the interview, the lights felt hotter than usual, and the camera's red recording light seemed to burn into her skin. "So Jasmine," the producer began gently, "how did you feel when you found out about Gino's wedding?" She took a deep breath, looked straight into the camera and said, "It felt like someone ripped my heart out in front of the whole world." The days that followed were a blur. Everywhere she went, Jasmine seemed to be reminded of Gino. The cafe where they had their first date in Panama. The park bench where they'd had a 2-hour argument about whether or not to invite his cousin to their wedding. The little Italian restaurant where he'd nervously given her a promise ring. At night, she dreamed of him. Sometimes they were happy, sometimes they were fighting, but always she woke up with tears on her cheeks. She started questioning herself. Had she been too demanding? Too emotional? Too much? Or had Gino simply moved on because it was easier than working through their problems? It was bound to happen. A few weeks later, Jasmine was invited to a mutual friend's birthday party in Miami. She hesitated at first but decided to go, thinking she could handle it. What she didn't know was that Gino and Vanessa would also be there. When she walked into the rooftop venue, her eyes immediately locked onto him. He looked the same fedora, same slightly awkward smile, but now his arm was around Vanessa's waist. They made eye contact for a split second before looking away. Jasmine's heart pounded, but she forced herself to walk past them, holding her head high. Later in the night, Gino approached her quietly. "Hey Jasmine. I didn't expect to see you here." She smirked bitterly. "Life's full of surprises, isn't it? You should know that better than anyone." The confrontation didn't turn into a dramatic scene, at least not in public. But afterward, Jasmine realized something important. Seeing Gino again hadn't destroyed her. Yes, it hurt, but she was still standing. She began focusing on her own life, launching a beauty and wellness brand, connecting more with her family and traveling. She posted pictures from her trips to Colombia and Spain, smiling genuinely for the first time in weeks. Her followers noticed. Many commented, "Jasmine, you're glowing. Keep going, girl. Revenge looks good on you." Months later, Gino gave his first in-depth interview about his second marriage. When asked about Jasmine, he said, "We had a lot of love, but sometimes love isn't enough. Vanessa and we just click in a way that's calm and easy." Jasmine heard the clip online. She felt a twinge of pain, but it was softer this time. She knew she wasn't calm and easy. She was passionate, expressive, and intense. And maybe that wasn't a flaw after all. By the end of the year, Jasmine had fully embraced her single life. She was dating casually, meeting new people, and pouring energy into her career. One evening, she sat on her balcony with a glass of wine, watching the sun set over the city. She thought about Gino, not with anger but with acceptance. Some love stories aren't meant to last forever. And sometimes, the ending is the beginning of something better. Why Gino and Natalie already feel like a better 90-Day Fiancé couple than he and Jasmine ever were. 90-Day Fiancé fans who frequent Cinema Blend likely won't be surprised that I don't think Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda were the blueprint for a successful relationship in this franchise. While it seemed like the couple was going to press on with their open marriage plans when Happily Ever After's new season kicked off, things took a big twist when Gino informed Jasmine he wanted a divorce. Now, after seeing how he's relayed his awkward situation with his new girlfriend Natalie, I can't help but feel like they're the much better coupling. Natalie and Gino's Las Vegas felt like it could have only been a one-time thing, but as we saw in the latest episode, both appear serious about keeping their relationship going. They had a conversation about where things currently stand and how they intend to move forward, and I'm loving what was said. Natalie wanting to ensure Gino and Jasmine are truly finished? That's a green flag. I think the first green flag from the duo's conversation is that Natalie is only invested in Gino and Jasmine's drama in the sense that she wants to ensure they're no longer together before she pursues a relationship with him. I don't think it's because she's scared of Jasmine, or afraid she'll get a shoe thrown at her like Rob Warren did. Natalie seemingly just doesn't want to get in the middle of any highfalutin drama with Gino and Jasmine. And while I think that's a tall order from anyone who agreed to be on a TLC reality series, I commend her for abstaining from moving forward with Gino until Jasmine is clear that the divorce is happening. Of course, we do know some additional drama is on the horizon thanks to a showdown promoted in the trailer. So maybe, just maybe, I'm giving her flowers for her behavior too early. Natalie and Gino seem to have fun in a way he never did with Jasmine. We've known for a while that Gino and Jasmine were one of the many 90-day couples who split after marriage. But those who have followed this show since the cast members' arrival are likely aware that fans started predicting their breakup from the start. Granted, I'm not sure anyone successfully clocked she'd get pregnant with another man's child in the process of an open marriage, but they never proved to everyone they had the foundation needed for a lasting relationship. With Natalie, I think there's more hope for Gino that this relationship will work out the way he wants. She seems down to have fun, and also seems to be a bit more self-reliant on her own in a way that Jasmine wasn't. Most importantly, she likes to make him laugh, and I think that's going to lead to a deeper relationship than what he had with his soon-to-be ex-wife. 90-Day Fiancé. Gino Palazzolo has new girlfriend named Natalie. 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Star Gino Palazzolo is finally introducing his new girlfriend on Season 9, and here's everything revealed about Natalie so far. Gino and Jasmine's reality TV journey began on Before the 90 Days Season 5 after they met online. Jasmine was using a sugar baby website while Gino was desperate to find a baby mama and a wife. When Jasmine married Gino, she claimed he was manipulating her using money and depriving her of intimacy. Jasmine and Gino headed to the last resort where Jasmine suggested they could have an open marriage and involve Matt Brownies. However, Jasmine soon left Gino for Matt and became pregnant. Gino and Jasmine stayed married with him, now exploring the open relationship on 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Season 9. 90 Day Fiancé's Gino met Natalie on social media 3 months before he filmed Happily Ever After. He liked that she was very calm and cool and very friendly. He felt that he could talk to her about anything. Gino decided to go to Las Vegas to meet Natalie in person. Gino mentioned how he had not been intimate with Jasmine because they lost their connection by fighting all the time. When I first started speaking to Natalie, things got flirty pretty quickly. Gino wished to have intimacy with other women as he couldn't do it with Jasmine. He didn't feel weird being attracted to someone other than his wife. He couldn't believe how beautiful Natalie was in person, especially her skin and hair. Natalie added that she preferred bald men. Gino and Natalie went to an ice bar for their first date. Meanwhile, Natalie revealed that in her past relationships, she hasn't had the best of luck with men. She was divorced twice and had since been in several toxic relationships. She admitted that she tended to pick bad boys. She was attracted to Gino because she was a little on the nerdy side. Shockingly enough, Gino had not told Natalie that he was in an open marriage with Jasmine. Jasmine has accused Gino of cheating with Natalie. Is Jasmine the real cheater or Gino? After the last resort, Jasmine accused her husband, Gino, of cheating with a woman named Natalie during or immediately after filming, claiming he met her in Las Vegas and later dated 2 Brazilian women and Kelly before entering an open marriage with Jasmine. Gino denied all infidelity accusations, insisting Jasmine used them to deflect from her own behavior. During therapy sessions at the last resort retreat, Jasmine enlisted Florian's help to confront Gino, accusing him of hiding things and lying in group therapy. She claimed Gino was cheating on her because he struggled to be forthcoming. Though Gino eventually agreed to an open marriage, trust issues remained unresolved between them. Jasmine claims Natalie is poisoning Gino against her. Jasmine will be getting violent with Natalie on HE. Jasmine is now alleging that Gino had been unfaithful even before filming The Last Resort, and continued to cheat during production, adding a new twist to their already strained relationship. Interestingly, Jasmine never mentioned this woman, Natalie, on the show. While she openly flaunted her connection with Matt during their open marriage phase, Gino never acknowledged or introduced anyone new, raising questions about the legitimacy of her claim. It's unclear how Jasmine came across this information, but it could be something she's saying without having any proof because she detests Natalie. The preview trailer for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 via Extra, gives fans a glimpse into Jasmine's dynamic with Natalie. She will get violent with the woman in a scene later in the season, after Gino confronts Jasmine about the fact that she was sleeping with Matt before the last resort. In the trailer, Jasmine tells the cameras that she never cheated on Gino, and accuses his new girlfriend of putting ideas in his mind. Jasmine says as the cameras follow her to a restaurant where she approaches Gino and the woman while they're playing pool. Jasmine is accompanied by Matt to the restaurant. Jasmine was also pregnant when she filmed the scene. Natalie seems unbothered as she laughs and walks towards Jasmine, who tells her, "Don't get close to me," and pushes her violently. It remains to be seen if Jasmine is successful in getting Gino and Natalie to break up on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Jasmine Pineda shockingly reveals 90 Day Fiancé star who tried to deport her by calling immigration. In a preview of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Jasmine Pineda revealed who reported her to the immigration authorities in an attempt to have her deported from the United States. Jasmine left her home in Panama to move to the United States in early 2023 to marry Gino Palazzolo.